It's an organic thing, man.
That's
just get
it.
high, capture whatever happens.
Live your life.
The combination of experiences and divine intervention of arrangement that equal results. That's
This
all.
nigga said some shit. All right.
Yeah.
Very, man, Dreamers. This hey, yo.
Dreamers Welcome Podcast.
Dreamers Welcome Podcast. We back in the building, ladies and gentlemen. I go by CEO PESO, blessed and highly favored. Live from Moves Media. Dreamers Welcome alumni. I had to start saying it because I got more reoccurring guests on here. This is my guy. We got a special rollout going on.
Yeah.
Able to get on Dreamers Welcome. No, go ahead. We can solidify it. I go by CEO PESO. This is my guy. Introduce yourself.
Flamborghini, man. I mean, it was flamboyant, then it was Flam Fever, now it's Flamborghini. I'm still from the West Side though, so
West Side.
some shit never changes.
Still here to ad-lib every time. West Side.
For sure.
Man, yeah, bro. So, new tape dropping. I think I asked this before, but just for people who ain't seen the last podcast, what's the best phase that has been for your name change?
This one.
Flamborghini?
Yeah, I would say, I don't know, man. I mean, I think each name change kind of has its own prime.
Yeah.
Everything kind of has a prime before it runs its course. So it was peaks of, each era. But I like this one the most because I feel like I can live with this one for the rest of my life.
Think each name had a different characteristic with it too?
Yeah, it's like Jordan with the haircut and then Jordan with the bald spot and then Jordan fully bald. Like
That's a deep one.
Or
Yeah.
Kanye
Jordan
with
the haircut.
Yeah, or
Sheesh.
Kanye with the polo shirt, then Kanye with the shade, the blinds glasses, then Kanye with the patch haircut.
Yeah, that was 808s. Kanye had a few of them.
It's like it's just a blessing to be able to kind of just keep, a butterfly kind of gotta be a caterpillar, then go in the cocoon, and some people die before they get to that level of evolution.
Nah,
the
that's a
story
fact.
ends before it get to that level. So
Yeah.
it's just dope to still be evolving.
Yeah, I better say steady evolving. That's
My
really-
voice changed. Like I grew a mustache and I grew up in front of people doing this shit.
Yeah.
So like they still watching me still
Evolve. Yeah, you're still active.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what? Damn, what's that phrase? If you stop moving, you stop moving.
stagnant.
Yeah. Well, I heard an old person
Literally,
say it, but
if you stop moving, you stop moving.
Yeah, so that kind of resonated with me. Man, let's get into it, bro. Iconic 2.
Yeah.
Dropping. Might as well be a national holiday, but it
is for me. It's
yeah,
like
I'm about to say it is.
It's my
420.
second birthday. I always look at this like this. Like I love smoking weed anyway, but it's like a day dedicated to it on purpose is like wow.
Yo, is it any context why it's 420?
I've Googled that before, and they said that I'm not. Maybe I'm not wording this right, but it has to do with some kind of like college kids meeting up at 4:20 p.m. to smoke every day or some shit like that.
Simplest shit turned into a real fucking lifetime like what do you call it?
Tradition.
But it's like it's not like how we got actual holidays on the calendar. It's just like it's
like
recognized, but it's not officially
It's like a black market holiday.
Yeah, but man, fuck all that, bro.
Yeah.
Nigga, 420. Everybody
Especially
know what
with
it
it
is.
being legal in Ohio now. Like this, a different type of celebration we could do. Like we could smoke outside now, and nobody can't even do nothing to us.
Yeah, facts. Yeah,
Like being from a place that's been so illegal for so long. Like when I've went to certain places that was legal, it's like I'm shell shocked because I can't believe you could do some of this shit.
Nigga, shouts out to the spot on Salem out in Trotwood because they are fucking running it up as soon as the shit became legal.
Yeah.
So shouts out to y'all. That's a little drop for y'all, man. So all right, we're gonna get into the name and everything, how that came about. Which this question might get into it, but man, bro, we was talking at the crib the other day, and you were just saying how. You was and around us, and I vouch for it, like actually really rapping about the love and appreciation for weed back when it was fruit and whatever the names was back then. But man,
Just Reggie.
Reggie, there we go. When
like-
it was just Reggie, $10 joints, like
Man, I used to be in high school. I've been rapping since I was like 15, 16. and niggas would be like, yeah, like if I get high, I could freestyle. And I used to be like, man, if you got a smoke, what was that? My phones?
Yeah, one of them. Oh, they're right behind you.
That's crazy.
It's
if you
cool.
gotta smoke to rap, you can't rap.
Yeah, I mean that was a lot of people saying that.
That's
shit.
what I used to say when I didn't smoke.
Yeah,
but like once I start smoking, I just really fell in love. Shit opening up. Yeah. Like you know, as a teenager, man, like most motherfuckers that's rapping that young, you rapping about things that you know sound good to people, but you ain't really doing some of this shit.
Yeah.
So like once I started smoking weed, I was one of the edgy things I could say I did that I really actually did.
I would prefer you to do that than the other,
yeah,
other indulgences.
And this is a time
drugs.
when like rapping about doing drugs wasn't cool.
Yeah,
like we talking about.
That was at a time where being a rapper wasn't cool.
Exactly.
Like yeah.
So I've already walked that diving board.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm a rapper and I rap about smoking weed.
Yeah. So, but you would say though, like once you went from rapping and non-smoking to when you started smoking with the rap, it just was like, oh yeah, it opened up another eye for you of like, yeah.
Yeah, but it wasn't really, so I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and tell you that's what I really loved. I really just like getting high. Like it wasn't even like, I ain't going to lie and try to be like, it makes me rap better and it's, man.
But it put you in the mood though. Like
it just honestly, it makes me think thoughts without trying to think thoughts.
Right.
Like when you high, your mind just does stuff by itself.
Yeah.
Your mind could play tricks on you sometimes. Like, damn, you would see something and it ain't what you thought you saw, and you'd be like, damn, I'm high.
Yeah.
Like, and when you blame things on being high like that, it's because it's impairing your vision. It's making you see shit how it's not really supposed to be seen.
And conspiracy conversations, well, that's a whole other thing. Because high can get you in a whole another element. But for you, I mean, it became a part of your character to where, you know, in a sense, it still just started helping you grow your music of like, shit, new subject matter or whatever. Like, I think your thoughts do enhance on certain situations if you choose to talk about them correctly.
Right.
Man, so when did you say you started smoking weed?
I started smoking weed my senior year of high school, 2004, 2005.
Okay, senior year of high school. That goes into the next joint. You end up going to college up in Cleveland. Akron, my bad. Yeah. And the effects of smoking weed had hit a major turn for you when you was in college.
Yeah, because I went into college with the mentality of I'm ready to really put this shit to a different level. Like, far as like I smoke weed every day now.
Right.
Like into my senior year, I smoked a couple times, and then as I got towards buying my own bag and rolling my own blunts, and like you do this shit every day. Yeah. Now this is a harmless drug; it's just weed, but addiction is the same signs, no matter what the
substance is. Yeah,
like until you buying this shit yourself, you ain't really addicted to it. Once you start spending your own money, now you know how to roll it up. Now you know where to get it from, and now you know or even the motherfuckers who was saving their roaches. Yeah, like you just find all these ways. Right, you gotta get it going. So once I go to college, it's like, all right, we smoke weed every day. So now we running into the problem of we don't know where to get it.
And you just like you at your comfort zone in a whole nother city. So now you got to find a good weed man who got the shit that you are used to smoking, because everybody be having trash.
Or you could just bring a lot of it from home,
which is trafficking, depending on.
And this is
in the era when weed was honestly, just looked at terribly.
Yeah, and that's the shitty part about this story is like, this shit ain't really no big deal for real.
Right.
I just was doing this shit when nobody was doing this shit. You feel me?
And before it was actually exposed of like a lot of people was keeping that shit secretive. Of like, you know, shit. Whenever cataracts came around, I mean, that was just legal shit, but still.
I mean, it was, the secrecy part was, I don't know.
You was judged if you smoked weed.
Yeah, man.
Highly.
And my dude told me this shit before I went to college. He went to that school before I did. He said, man, they look at weed worse than underage drinking, bro. You got to be careful with that shit.
That is, yeah. And you know what's crazy? The fucking shit reversed of like, weed is cool, underage drinking. That's just always been terrible. But now it's just like, yeah, like it's just reversed. Now weed is like, okay, 'cause it got too normalized. You couldn't fucking get away from that shit. But your story like shifted a change into your trajectory of where you was trying to go with your life. Because what was you actually going to college for, like majoring?
I didn't really know yet.
So
But they had us like when you didn't know, you were basically a communications major.
Yeah, that's everybody's go-to. Well,
and it's crazy because like I'm very big on communication. Like and that the major being called communications never seemed like that. Just seemed like a general word, like generalizing the motherfuckers that didn't really know what they was here for.
Yeah,
but a lot of classes I took under the major being that, like certain literature and marketing and
something stood out to where it was.
I only was there for 7 months, and I still remember a lot of shit that they said in them classes just because it applied to so much of what I do right now.
Yeah, information like that too. It hit later on when it makes sense. Like when you are becoming and like, damn, I learned that in college. That shit happened to me all the time. But yeah, bro, dive into the story. What happened
with the weed in college?
Yeah.
Well. And I really I'm smiling right now because I just seen like, man, that shit I was just having too much fun, bro. Like, I gotta wait.
College is fun.
College is fun.
Like,
but when you already don't, first of all, I'm in a co-ed dorm. It's not co-ed by floor. It's co-ed by door.
So it was already a nice, sheesh.
So imagine this, the first day.
That's just shit waiting to happen, like.
Man,
off top, nigga.
Listen, the first night before class, me and my roommate spent the night next door with two girls watching the VMAs. I left my shoes in the room. They locked the door. I couldn't get my shoes, so I ain't go to class that day. So I'm just walking around campus with some slides on, a black tee, some jeans, and a notebook. I don't got a book bag.
I'm just coasting it. Day off.
It's like this 13th grade.
Yeah, Flam's day off.
Yeah, everybody I know, they see me like, bro, where's your books at? Like, you ain't go to, man, I left my shoes, bro.
You could have went in slides, but you just wasn't.
Man, I'm just already in my mind is elsewhere.
Yeah.
And now it's like, bro, y'all niggas talking about why I didn't go to class. Roll the weed up.
That's what.
Like, now it's like this part of the day, and it's a new day. Like, one thing about weed smokers, we love to be high while we do things we never done before. So walking through college campus at 18 years old and you high as fuck.
Especially when you the only one know you high.
Yeah.
It hit different. Like, yeah, I'm the only one that know this shit.
You hit the Union with your feet, niggas fitted during the day, popping the Union. That's like the high school hallways. Everybody in the Union. LeBron just put like 2-3 million into the school, so they knew everything.
The actual school you went to?
Yeah, they got a movie theater in the Union.
Yeah.
Bowling alley, pool room in the Union, Subway, restaurant, like
comfortable. I mean, yeah.
I ain't used none of that shit. You could have took a girl on a date just walking around.
Through the Union, yeah.
I ain't never even do none of that shit. I got kicked out like this. You feel me? So
the
weed is everything. We smoking every day. We meet motherfuckers. They smoking. We know where to get it. We be having it. It's all good, all cool. So early in the year, I'm looking at this shit like, okay, this one nigga, he been here longer than me. This like his second year. I walk in his room. He's smoking weed, playing Xbox.
In the dorm.
I said, this shit is like this? Bro, this nigga, come on, like he's sitting there like this.
Just
like he at his house.
Comfortable, yeah.
I'm like, man, this nigga playing this shit. If you could do this shit crazy.
Yeah.
As soon as I sit down and he about to hand me the weed, they bam on the door like, blow, 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 blow.
Okay.
It's a black dude. I've been seeing him around here, RA, residential assistant.
Yeah.
He walking around.
Taking his job too serious.
But nah, he damn near on some, what the fuck are y'all doing? Like, not taking his job too serious. He letting you know, man, what the fuck y'all think I could do about this, bro?
Yeah.
Do you smell how y'all got it smelling? Y'all really smoke it. And he ain't saying none of this shit. I'm just understanding that this is how it is when black people be having jobs that they really the minority at.
So you translating what he's saying professionally into your own, like, y'all niggas tripping.
Bruh.
Like, yeah.
Cause it's like, man, it ain't nothing I could do.
Yeah.
Like, I'm on y'all side. I'm a nigga too.
Yeah.
Nigga, I got a job. Y'all little niggas is tripping. Because when these white girls, and that's what he did, bro. This is the tone I'm taking him for, and this ain't even what he's saying verbally. When these white girls come in here,
it's on you.
And them white girls came in there, and literally, that's exactly what happened, bro.
So the white girls came in, snitched.
Nah, these is RAs too.
Oh, the RA. So you go. Black RA was on some like, what the fuck? White RAs came in, completion.
There's nothing he can do. So this is my first time. I literally just walked in there, bro. I don't even know if I hit the weed yet. As soon as I sat down,
like you sat down. Yeah,
literally
sat down.
So, bro, it ain't like I go to jail or no shit like that. Like this ain't my room. So shit, I just go back to my room. They write us up. This, that, and the other. Tell us we got to go to a judicial affair meeting. So when I go to the meeting, I sit down. They hit a tape recorder like I'm under interrogation.
Nervous.
I'm nervous.
Yeah,
but it's like I really don't know what's going on. You feel me?
Yeah.
But at the same time, I know what happened. Hey man, I knocked on his door. I walked in. That's what he sat down. That's what he was doing, and then they knocked on the door.
Yeah. So
that's them. I was about to smoke. Don't get me wrong.
Nah, I know that, but
that's
you didn't get to the point yet. I mean, you didn't get to that part yet.
Yeah, that's literally what happened though. So boom, they like, all right, we gonna let you go. We better not hear about you being around this shit no more. So this is the first time, and it's like I kind of felt a little invincible after that. Not that it was like I did something that it was like, oh, I got away with it. It just was like, I ain't even know. Okay, now I know they own it like this. All right, you got to be smooth with this shit, bro. Like,
yeah.
So
you got a slap on the wrist and was like, this ain't stopping me, but
this
now I know how to maneuver.
Yeah, he ain't bullshitting about him saying this deeper than whatever. You feel me? So I'm still moving around. I'm still smoking. I'm doing the shit. One day we get some dro. Now this like loud at the time.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Remember dro for sure.
We get the dro. We hotbox in the whip. It's probably like it's fall now. It's kind of chilly outside, so it's like October. This one I learned about when you in the cold. When you smoke in the car, you get out in the cold, and then you go in the house. The cold make you way louder. The cops told me this shit. Like you change temperatures with that shit, man. That shit make you reek more.
That's some shit I never even think of, but I don't even know the scientific reason why that would happen.
Man, listen. We smoke in the car. We go in the room. We high as fuck. We just sitting in the room chilling. In college, your dorms, they be leaving the door open sometimes. Motherfuckers just walk past.
Just chilling, yeah.
Man, we got the door open. We sitting there chilling. Everybody doing different shit. Some people on the laptop. Some people playing the game. Some people want boom, 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 side of the door. Cops like, anybody in here got the munchies?
Corny ass niggas, man.
So I'm like, I'm so cool with this shit because I'm on some like, the weed's gone.
Right.
Like, we smoked
no
weed.
evidence.
Yeah, like.
We smoked it.
They come in the room. They like, whose room is this? I'm like, this is my room and this is his room. Now, this me and my nigga. We 4 hours away. We was next door neighbors and our whole life in the city.
Yeah.
And we roommates 4 hours away now. Neither one of these desks ain't our desk, bro. We got both our shit in both these motherfuckers.
Just sharing shit, y'all niggas. Like homies, yeah.
Right. I'm trying to make the search go faster. I'm sitting at a desk. They like, this your desk? I'm like, yeah. Ain't nothing in here. This one I'm thinking in my mind. Man, they pulled a little flat tray out. It's a couple 1-layers. Somebody done ripped some 1-layers off and some shake.
That's it. Just residue, pretty much.
Literally, somebody rolled up right there. That's what it's showing you.
But it wasn't either one of y'all.
Man, bruh. But I just said this is my desk.
Right, but that's what I'm saying though. So it just happened to be in your desk or some other shit that was going on.
Bruh, like 2 temps of shake and 3 little rips off of 1 layer. The police talking to me like, yeah, look, this you were rolling up right. You was gonna get rolled up right there. I'm like, man, that ain't even. So now, nigga, I'm standing in the hallway. They got me handcuffed for this shit.
Jesus Christ, man.
Mind you, I'm high as fuck. You feel me? We just smoked dro, nigga. We 18. We just now getting to this level. This is real gas to us.
So the time frame from hotboxing to going into the dorm to them,
20 minutes.
20 minutes.
I'm blowed.
You still processing the shit.
Yeah. This is a funny story because this is a time when basically this is pressure on me like real live drug cases for weed.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
this some bullshit for real. Like,
yeah.
Mind y'all, keep this part of the story in mind. We're in a whole new time with this shit, but it's like when I tell y'all I'm a weed rapper, I'm talking about because of this type shit. You feel me? Nigga pay dues like really.
Nah, yeah.
This is bullshit.
Nigga, yeah, life changed like, dramatically after that.
So,
shit.
I'm handcuffed in the hallway, nigga. I'm high as fuck. I ain't got no shoes, no socks. We really chilling. I had my slides on with no socks. I got my slides off. Now I ain't got no shoes or socks on.
Yeah.
I'm standing in the hallway. These niggas got me handcuffed. Motherfuckers walking past me just looking at me like, man, I can't even say nothing.
He's done.
Literally. I don't even know what's going on, though. Police come up to me like, what's going on? Like, what do they have on you? Bro, they found some shake and a couple of papers in my desk.
Wait, so who came and knocked on the door first?
This real live dickhead cop, bro. He had like the Johnny Unitas haircut, black ass mustache, black ass skin top, just skin size with the little
nigga couldn't wait. Damn.
So, and they calling it dope. That's what's really killing me though. Like, how long you been on dope, man? Dope.
Dope was
boy, I don't smoke dope. What the fuck is you talking about?
Our context is dope and dating this nigga straight.
Yeah, so
rock.
This is the time I'm talking about. This is dope to these people.
Yeah, which is
dope,
crazy,
bro. Like, hey, bro, that had me feeling some type of way. Like, not I want to quit, but it's like, why do you keep calling it that?
Yeah, like that, like making me
like
making me look like a more of a delinquent,
like fucked up.
Like you doing dope like that. Man. Now you thinking needles and lighters and spoons, nigga. New Jack City.
So, bruh, go through this shit. They don't take me nowhere. They just write me up. I'm in the same situation. I gotta go see them people again. So, nigga, next day in the union, they surrounded me like I'm a superstar about this shit. Man, what happened? And this niggas ain't one person I heard of that this happened to in college. Columbus got a lot of I don't know, Somalians. He was a Somalian dude from Columbus. This nigga smoked way more than me at the time. You feel me?
Yeah.
He got kicked out his dorm. They come make sure your bed's stripped. Nigga, they come through there and make sure you don't live
so they treating that shit like
this is real.
Lockdown 23-1.
Bruh, you're a fugitive.
Yeah.
And this is where I'm headed. I don't know this at the time though. You feel me?
Right.
Bruh. I'm really gambling with my house. Like, you not gonna have a contract to a dorm.
Which the job you working ain't gonna pay enough for
job.
Rent. I thought you said you was working a job up there.
Who?
You?
Nah.
Oh. What?
Yeah, I was working a job. I'm trying to work the weed.
Oh, okay. Well, we got to get rolling at that aspect of it. Then.
But it's not even hell, man. I just started smoking.
Well, yeah.
Like,
so yeah, I mean, basically, you asked out.
Yeah, you're on this is speed. It seemed like I'm speeding through the story, but this how fast this shit going for real.
It's a matter of a day.
First couple weeks, nigga, I get jammed up with dude in his room. Next couple weeks, the shake and
I
was maybe a couple months. You feel me? A couple months later, that happened. So go to the judicial affairs again, recording like I'm in interrogation, nigga. This time, nah. You're losing your meal plan. You're not getting no more free lunches and dinners from the cafe, and you losing your housing contract.
So,
about weed, bro. And it wasn't even this much. I swear to God, you couldn't even roll that shit up what they seen in that desk.
But all that led to so you lost it. I mean, I know the story. I don't want to spoil it, but eventually you end up getting kicked out
of my dorm.
Okay, so all that just led to nigga, you can't stay here, but you can still try to attend going here. And
yeah, but it's like you gotta understand, I'm banned from all the dorms.
Right. And you losing your
I went to jail twice. I went to jail twice just on trespassing. Not even for weed. Like, I went to jail for being where I'm not supposed to be no more because of the weed.
So how the fuck? So what was the? If you all right, you can go to classes, but you banned from the dorms. Mm-hmm. So
think about that. And I'm 4 hours away.
Yeah, from that's all. So what was your next to do of like, man, this shit is getting out of fucking hand?
I was fighting for my life because I had a little female up there. I had access to a studio up there.
Yeah.
I knew niggas that knew Fat Al and Chip the Ripper. It was like I was feeling like I'm close with this shit.
Yeah, and that was when it came down and all that shit. Cleveland was going up.
So I'm in a huckabuck. Like, I really don't want to go home, but I need to go home.
Yeah.
You feel me?
So tough decision.
And on top of this, I'm going to jail. Like, I went to jail with my whole refund check in my pocket.
Oh God.
They ain't take it, but they didn't let me buy myself out with it.
Right.
I go to jail with my whole refund check in my pocket. I end up thinking I got a female pregnant, got to pay for a little situation. Then I end up losing my spot. I'm homeless for real. I keep getting jammed up every time I hear the police and I'm in a dorm. Nigga, I gotta run.
Yeah.
My face on the walls, nigga. If you see him, call it like I'm for weed, bro.
That's deep. So you was unfortunately getting boxed out, even though you was trying to
for weed.
Yeah. But like you said, this was in an era when weed was compared to being called dope, bruh. And niggas real life getting shit lifers of like selling pounds and shit like that and fucking tons of it. But I don't know. So I guess it's bullshit that it happened off fuck shit, but still, like, you think that it's something that would you have let it be any other way, or just like accepting it for what it was, that which led to where we at now?
I be thinking about other ways it could have went, but I really fell in love with this shit, and it really just wasn't really nothing that could stop me from smoking weed. Me, not even me, for real, bro. Like, like I've never went 3 or 4 days without smoking weed in 20 years.
3 or 4, probably leaning more. 4 might be literally the max.
It might not even be 4.
I'm about to say, like, that's the give or take.
Like, I've always seen like my niggas be on papers, and I just be like, what the fuck, like.
Ain't no way.
That's the only way that I would stop smoking weed, is if I legally just had to stop.
Yeah.
I don't want to stop. And as much as, shit happened because of this shit. But it's I don't know, like certain things, once you just experience it, you can't unexperience it.
Nah, I get it. Yeah.
It's like I'm a crackhead.
Less harmful, but
it's like,
it's an indulgence of like, man, I love to do this shit. Just how motherfuckers like shit, lobster, motherfuckers like only fucking bad bitches or whatever.
It's like, in my reasoning behind doing it has evolved way differently than in the beginning. Yeah. Before, it was just all recreational experience, just the feeling of just being high.
Yeah.
Now it's like,
it's you.
It's me, but at the same time, I've been through way more severe, stressful, traumatic, depressing shit since then. Yeah. And it's a need for a certain, like, the closest thing to a mental balance out that you can get right now.
Copinism? Is that what they
Yeah. It's definitely part of it. You feel me? So, I don't know. I feel like I used to smoke, like, I didn't have problems, like real life. Once I'm getting chased by the police and running around about this weed shit in college, I guess that was some problems and shit. But once you experience grief and certain betrayal and certain shit, like that little shit wasn't really shit. So it's like I never smoked to like soothe nothing.
Yeah, I get it.
It was all just for fun
and being young.
And then I realized, like, if you smoke to celebrate and you smoke in sorrow, you're abusing it.
Weed Chronicles, goddamn. Weed Chronicles for sure. All right, so let's talk about the meat and potatoes, man. Iconic Part 2.
Yeah.
I just want people to get the emphasize of Iconic. Just what moment hit you of like, I'm Iconic, I feel like you might have just explained it. But
yeah, for sure all the shit that I've been through and the dues I paid just to be able to like my mom used to do. Me and my mom sitting here smoking like me and you sitting right here. We smoking, passing the weed back and forth, and she'd be like, "I'm tired of you rap about this shit. This is all you fucking rap about. We know you're smoking weed.
Yeah.
We know you know how to roll it up. We know you're smoking with your nigga. We know this already. Talk about something like she shitted on me for this shit." But this is before like Wiz Khalifa, like niggas that came out and only rapped about weed.
Yeah.
This is before that.
Like I said, if anything, if you was into like shit, Cypress Hill or whatever type shit, niggas was already on that shit.
Yeah.
Mainstream.
Yeah.
But yeah, like that's what I said. Like shit, Wiz was the first person in mainstream to me that I was like, man, this nigga loves smoking fucking weed.
It wasn't like, if niggas could talk about selling dope every song, why can't I talk about smoking weed every song?
Yeah, it's true. That's true. It's like weed was getting looked at as like lame or like it's like you rap about weed.
Like, man, I remember back in the day I used to be the CD man. This nigga Dolph came out. I'm like, yo, this nigga, new nigga Dolph, he hard. He like, man, I don't fuck with Dolph. He the weed man.
Right. You told me that the other day too.
Weed,
like,
man.
what was the Dolph quote? I had it in here too.
Bro, Dolph is the first weed.
I sell.
rapper.
I don't sell dope. I sell weed.
Yeah.
And he owned that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's dope. I never knew that though. Like I fuck with Dolph music, but you know when you like a rapper's personality, you segue. Like I probably know more about Big Sean personally.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean.
Man,
so yeah, for
the weed lane of like balling off, rapping about balling off weed, I really can't think of nobody before him.
yeah.
He's telling you, well, on a lot of those songs, I don't sell dope.
But how did that? So the moment with the Iconic was what you smoking with your mom, but she was just saying
It
that.
just was the buildup of
It's a dope, like
it's my
just
resume.
Iconic.
It's like I should be a fucking weed statue. Like they should make a statue of me just
Middle of the
smoking a
city.
Yeah,
That's what he said.
like
Dedicated.
people. I've known a lot of people that literally know where to get weed from, and they just rather I pick it out.
Yeah, I mean, shit, bro.
It's like certain people just
it's like a 5-star chef.
Yeah, like a connoisseur or just
Yeah.
you're a tastemaker with this shit. Like some people just want to know what I'm smoking, want to know what I'm smoking out of, want to know what I'm mixing with it.
What you rolling with, or you like say out of.
I started smoking that Snow Cap a couple weeks ago. Motherfuckers like, man, I've been thinking that shit was on some crackhead shit.
Yo.
I see you doing it now. I'm gonna try it out.
I'm gonna have the definition what snow cap is, but just know that shit is white.
Yeah,
Snow white, nigga.
Yeah.
Which blew my mind.
they know. A lot of people know what it is. They got
Yeah.
that shit out there. Everybody, a lot of motherfuckers smoking that shit now. Not saying I was smoking it way before other people, but I did the album like a month ago, and I was smoking that shit already.
Yeah.
And a lot of motherfuckers got that shit now.
And you said that too. You was like, for this project, you stuck to just only smoking that to get it done. Well, not get it done, but it just you said it like you only stick to a certain strain.
When I do 420 projects, like the last one, I think I was saying bubblegum a lot. I had this bubblegum weed. That shit was good as fuck.
Yeah.
But it's like I do the 420 tapes in like 2-3 weeks. So shit, if that's what's around right now,
Yeah, just keep it going.
Yeah.
Hold on, this is off the it's on the subject, but off my questions. But what's your favorite strand through the time of smoking?
It's kind of by era, man. But I'm like a OG guy.
Okay.
I mean, Perp was always the best ever, but it's like when it changed to Kush, I didn't really know it was about to do that. That shit was loud. Like Perp was it was loud, it was strong, it was taste good, you was coughing loud, but like when that shit changed to Kush, it's like your eyebrows raise up when you smell that shit on somebody. Like, oh, you got that. It's like the smell is just like,
okay.
It's like sounding off. Like you just looking at a motherfucker like, damn, you don't hear that you smell like that? Like,
what's that shit when the movies motherfuckers like look at something and everything get muffled around you?
Yeah, like
you just only zone in.
I'm a OG, but it's like they don't really make it no more. Like the best OG is like not around anymore. So it's like I'm like I say, it's by era. My favorite really is the OGs for real, but now it's more like the desserts, like the runts, the black cherry runts, lemon cherry gelatos, and
list goes
the fruity,
on.
tasteful candy tasting shit.
Nah, I get it. Yeah. Man, I just had to get out of the way because I'm just curious, like, what is this nigga's favorite strand through all these eras of weed? But yeah, so I gotta listen to the album. Very well structured. And then you told me that a producer by Tyler Martin.
Yeah, shouts out to T Mart. He produced the whole joint.
So my question to that is, obviously you put on multiple hats in the previous years with learning how to produce and mix and everything like that. So re-stepping out of your comfort zone of being hands on with your production, and then you let him go ahead and just send things through, because he the intro crazy. We gonna get to that.
Yeah.
But how was that just to be like, all right, man, let me just step away from being everything to just focus on artistry?
It was kind of easy because I did this tape in 2 weeks.
So he was just flooding you with shit?
Yeah. Okay. He sent me like 40 beats and like.
Cause you only got 11 or 12?
Songs, yeah.
10?
Yeah.
Okay. I know it was a short list.
Like I look at it like a field goal percentage, like how many songs you did compared to how many songs went on there. And I probably did 11 or 12 and 10 went on there.
Yeah. So this also from the 40 beats 40 ratio, you did about 11 or 12 songs, and then just pick from that. Get it. Yeah, bro. Like, have you ever worked with him before, T Mart?
Nah.
Okay.
This is the first time we ever worked. Like, I've been knowing him for like a year or two, and he never said he did beats till like recently.
So go ahead.
He sent me a couple tracks, and it was like, why the fuck you never said nothing?
So how about y'all friendship even like built? What was it built off of?
Weed.
There we go.
We go. Weed. So without him even knowing that I'm gonna do a 420 project or I'm looking for beats for a 420 project, I finish up Playmaker, the tape I just dropped last month.
Yep.
I come out of that pocket because that was like,
and that was produced by EQ.
Yeah, shouts out to EQ. Like,
yep.
He produced that whole tape, and that tape was super up tempo and just was a different pocket than smoking weed. So coming out of that, he sent me a couple beats while I'm finishing Playmaker. So I heard them, but I'm not really looking to hear them. Right now. You
still zoned in on the first vibe. Playmaker.
I changed the vibe. Tell him to send me a pack, and he tell me about the intro. He like, man, I got this one that I think is going to be the intro. And so I'm immediately like, you're wrong.
Until he sent that motherfucker.
Hold on, nah, he told me more. He said it sounds like some Roger and Zapp trap stuff.
Okay.
So I'm like, you sound like you really know exactly what this is, and I'm pretty sure that it can't be as exactly what it is as you're saying it is.
And it's a subtle.
Man, he sent me that beat. I opened it up. I said, wow, it really is exactly what you said it is.
It's a subtle Roger and Zapp, but it's in there enough to where I mean, it's through the whole beat, but just the construction of it. Like, I ain't even gonna gas you. Like, it's one of them, like, I bet if I smoke something of this and I don't even smoke, I'll be in a great fucking mood. Like, I mean, G-Shake, it's a well-structured album, like how you sonically put it together, though, but then bringing that one in, it's one of them, too, like, if you know, you know.
And I think this is one of them albums where I think the topic alone just assures me that I know exactly what I'm doing. I mean, I don't know anything more than weed. We just gonna talk about weed for real. Like, if all I got to do is talk about weed for 10 songs, 2 weeks.
That makes sense.
If I got to make sure we talking about this and this tempo and club song and it's gonna take a little while.
Yeah.
Just to feel all those emotions in life that it take to make that different kind of. If we just gonna talk about weed 10 songs in a row, give me that bag right there.
Yeah.
Let me roll this shit up enough that we gonna talk about this shit for 10 songs in a row.
I mean, cause it's kind of like, nigga, you didn't became such a, like, from the student to the master, pretty much, of like just understanding. You couldn't talk to me shit about weed except the basics. But just to go in on it, and then
it's the detail.
Yeah, and another song I wanted to reference because you were saying like just different ways of speaking about rapping, but creating songs about weed.
Yeah.
It's a song on there that stood out to me. "Come Fly With Me."
Right.
And it was more so pertaining to
a chick.
Yeah, women that indulge into this too. So when you creating these concepts, like you make it purposeful to make it like a well-rounded project for even women to. I mean, women love the crazy bass and everything, but that song was curated
just for women.
Like,
in a way where it's like it's basically just saying like a lot of women say they tell guys like the real Zod that we be smoking, that shit too strong for them. But who really smokes not so good weed on purpose?
Niggas don't got the fucking money to get the good weed.
I don't know. So
I mean, you got your people out there who just go and get.
I mean, I feel you, but I just got the strong shit.
Yeah, like why? Yeah,
you feel me? So
it's kind of like don't get E&J, get Hennessy, man.
And when the snow cap is just all white, if you just roll that shit up in front of a girl, she's gonna think you're a crackhead.
Yeah, I was about to say
that's one of the parts.
It's gonna be a sketchy look.
Yeah, like, that's what the song I say before we. This is weed. This ain't coke or no shit like that, baby. Like,
yeah,
sprinkling snow cap all on the Zapac. She always tell me I'm doing too much.
And even with that though, like the key, like the what do you call it? The Easter eggs you put within the song or the ad-libs or the intro.
Yeah,
it's like you down there, you putting a visual out on the poster board of like what the scene is. She looking at this shit crazy, but you telling her like, baby. But
this is all because it's based off.
And that's what you smoking now, I assume.
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, listen, right.
Okay. Like,
not right now.
Tape's
it's
over. Let me get something else.
Listen, every time I come to moves, bro, it's raining.
Oh, yeah.
Every time I come here, it's raining. And every time I leave here, I'm high as fuck.
Okay.
Because I could smoke in here, so I be just smoking like a motherfucker. Every time I come out here, I'm taking pictures smoking. I'm doing the mic drop smoking. And I ain't doing this right now, but when you smoking, motherfuckers that smoke weed in their videos and shit, they know this. You get way higher when you're smoking to show off. Because you got to keep the smoke smoking.
Nigga, bro. I be seeing that shit like.
You've seen me do this to myself. Like, man. By 2 or 3 scenes, you'll say cut and you'll see it on me like, boy, he is high.
Bro, because I get it though. Then if I'm filming a video, it's like, yo, I need a puff cloud. Like, that wasn't good enough. Like, I need get another one.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I didn't got to contact a few. So another key point I want to talk about on the project is Real Stoner. Well, overall with the project though, you well, back in the G it was, skits but interludes, and then we was talking about Real Stoner, and I peeped. You was like, you noticed what I did, and basically it was like, bomb ass hook, but instead of the verses being in a formal, you rapping it to people, you're literally just talking on the verses.
Right.
So creation of that, like, what made you think like, man, I'm about to just, did the hook come first or did you just venting on the record? Like, how did that come about?
I feel like really it's the irony that I feel about weed being legal after all this shit happened to me. Like, all these things happened to me and now they wouldn't even happen to me. It's just like, it really made me think about a lot of shit. Like damn, bro, like, this is the first legal 420.
Yeah, that's deep. I didn't think of that.
About shit like that. It made me think about like.
So in the creation of it though, you just, what, like, was it like an intro? I'm just curious though, because you talking like full 16s damn near. Yeah. So was it just like you was trying to make an intro and or you just started just?
Nah, I knew I was doing it like that. I really wanted to do another one. I wanted to do 3 and 7 songs, but I started looking at the interludes as kind of like such a dope thing that it was hard for me to do another one because I didn't really know which way to go. Yeah, it was so many beats I could have did it to. Like, he really was sending me so many beats that were made to be in this project. That was one thing that was fucking me up. Like, I couldn't tell the beats. No, I wanted to do songs to some of them beats just so the beats could be on the tape.
Yeah,
that's crazy. I never even really felt like that before.
So I'm just curious, like with everything that what you haven't used yet, are you still gonna consider using it?
I mean, yeah, it's all about just feeling that way again, or feeling a way where that beat is useful right now.
Right.
You feel me? Like revisiting certain shit.
Like scrap the song but still use the beat.
Nah,
like
I only got 2 songs that I didn't put out.
Well, from what you picked, yeah, okay.
Like
I was more so thinking all the beats he sent, but you saying just the other ones that didn't make the project.
Yeah. I damn near shot 100% on this motherfucker. Like, I damn near only did what I put out.
Yeah. Minus 2.
Yeah.
That makes sense. And another thing too, bro, like I be noticing, on that record particularly, very, very more transparent. Like you said, you was just expressing like just things different then from now. But you ever, I don't know, man. Like, is that ever even written out when you be saying these things, or is just like just on the talking aspect when you come to your interludes or intros, or just like coming off from the mind?
It's coming from the mind, but then sometimes I might write it in my phone once I get an idea of how I want to arrange my thoughts now. Yeah. But I really just be talking. Like, sometimes it's just about having the story to say at this time. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Like, the interludes are kind of like audiobook formats in a way. Like, it got a little music
audiobook
to it, like
format,
the beat and the hook, but then the verse is just kind of like a story or essay, or you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I just feel like I have more literature than just rhythmic literature. Like, if I could not even sell, but like the expression, like to get you to understand what happened or the storyline, or like I could tell it in more ways than just rap it to you. Yeah.
And it's still like I always use the word intriguing, but it still is like, I don't know the dynamics of it. I don't know if you was ad-libbing your talking, but it just was like,
I was.
Okay, yeah, so it still just be like just listening to it. Like I think what it did for me was I was waiting on the verse until I realized this ain't no fucking verse. Yeah. Like, it's not dropping. It's just this nigga's event. Yeah, so all right, so a more broad question, but man, like, what makes an authentic, like, just great 420 album? Obviously, the subject matter.
I'm gonna tell you that's a good question, because I just learned it for real, without even really intentionally trying to do it or learn it at all. I feel like what makes a great 420 album is it has to be useful throughout the whole day.
Damn. Okay. I ain't had no answer, but that's a great fucking answer. And timeless.
Nah, kind of, but what I mean by useful throughout the whole day is like, if you're really a smoker, like I'm like, this is basically what this means. Like, I feel like I'm such a smoker that me having this album done a month before 420, I musically knew what you were gonna do all day.
Okay, so you got your wake and bakes.
Or what you were gonna need.
Yeah, so you got your wake and bakes, you got your I'm stressed, you got your women circled up, you got your turnt, you got your mellow. Now I get it. Okay. Great fucking question. Great fucking answer, nigga.
This is your 420 day.
Yeah.
Like
that's damn.
Like, my grandma died on 420.
Okay. Condolences, rest in peace.
That's a weird little thing to add to that day.
Well, that's another copanism too. Like you vibing to your own joint.
You know what's crazy? When my grandma died on 420, I really thought about stop smoking. Cause on 420, it's like, damn.
Yeah, like, is it a sign thing, or? Like, is it? So it was like, was it a sign to you,
like just my grandma hate, like she really didn't like that I smoke weed because of what I lost and done for, like, you feel me? But at the same time, she knows me enough that as soon as I thought, like, I gotta, when I was like, man, she know ain't no way in hell I could do this shit, especially now with you. Yeah. You left me on this day. I can't smoke weed. I got it. No, there's no way I can stop smoking weed.
Yeah, my celebratory in memory has to have a joint.
Hey.
That's crazy.
And honestly,
bro.
more so, it's just my sanity and peace and ability to keep living. Like, I just need to smoke weed to still be useful.
Totally understand. I mean, it's really a part of you and your lifestyle. But then, like you said, bro, you didn't go. You're not. You might. How did you say it? Addict tendencies, but you're not an addict to where like you're flourishing with smoking weed. It's not hindering you. Personally, from what I know and see,
it has at times.
No, I know times, but I'm sure you evolved out of that. I mean, sometimes you might get too high or do some shit.
Yeah, nah, I just know what to do now. You feel me? Like you do things for long enough. I would hope you know what to do.
Yeah,
or you shouldn't be doing it no more. But
man,
now I just understand, man. This shit is like I've been a lot of places with weed. And it's a language that's just very, very universal.
Yeah.
I've smoked with people, like people that's in higher positions than me. The only thing we got in common right now is I could smoke with you.
I seen it happen all the time. That's what I'm like. I done probably missed a few connections. Like, no, I don't smoke. Just pass a nigga up. Like, how you dope?
Conversation come with that, bro.
Yeah, I know it. I see it happen all the time. Now, under certain circumstances, I have smoked just to be like, all right, let me build up. But I'm one of them like 1, 2, yeah, because I know the universal language of it and the connection. I've seen it happen so many times. Like that's my nigga down in Atlanta off of just smoking weed. Yeah, now y'all niggas is like fucking there. Yeah. So yeah, I
remember I'm in South by Southwest. We had a club in the VIP. I got some weed roll. I sit it on my jacket on the couch. So now I'm getting drunk. I come back ready for the weed. It's gone. Damn, where's my weed at? I look over, little white guy lighting the blunt. I said, hey, bro, that's my weed. He said, no, it's not. I just got this from the store. I said, bro, there's no way you're sitting next. There's no way that's not my weed.
Yeah.
So I moved the jacket around, looked up, find the weed. Damn, my bad, bro. Every time I seen him for the rest of the weekend, I smoked blunts with him until he couldn't take it no more.
Like I said, bro.
Because guess what we turned out to be? A DJ for the Cavaliers.
Bro.
Like,
look, bro. I just said it, bro. The most unexpected relationships. Yeah. Not even the first instinct is like, you smoke? I smoke too. Yeah. That shit grows, bro. No pun intended.
Because what y'all gonna do while y'all sitting there smoking?
Yeah.
Not talk. I smoke my weed with you, but I won't even talk to you. Like, nah, that don't even make sense.
Especially somebody got the good shit.
I'm at South by Southwest. I'm smoking weed with a motherfucker work for Disney Pixar. These people don't even look like they would talk to me for anything. We don't look like we walk the same way in life at all. But weed, bro. I'm talking about I didn't really not, city niggas they not hippie with it. They not gonna just smoke with anybody.
Yeah, hippie with it. I like how you phrase that of like just.
Yeah.
Now, let me not sound crazy saying it, but you don't discriminate who you smoke with.
Bruh, I've not saying it like I'm just a fucking.
No, but I know, but still, yeah.
Right. I'm talking about, bro. I done been in little Fast and Furious cars with my white dudes, like.
Yep.
20 years old, like. I didn't been around the diversified and seen. Damn, he smoke bowls, or they smoke papers, they smoke blunts, they smoke dabs. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, I know everything about this shit. I done seen every kind of stoner.
Real life connoisseur.
A city nigga is just a nigga with a bag of weed in his pocket all the time,
making plays, or
they don't want to dab and like all these different, man, there's so many different ways you can consume this shit. Like,
they just want shit backwoods or.
And ain't nothing wrong with that.
Not discriminate, but it's just
like a sneakerhead, like a nigga that just go to the store on Saturday in the morning. Man, there's a difference between him and a nigga that can go buy some shit from 20 years ago. And it's just it's different.
It's a lot of different ways to intake or to experience weed.
Right,
man. All right, man. Project drops 4/20.
Yeah.
Iconic 2. Playmaker.
Yeah, Playmaker dropped last month.
That's streaming now.
Iconic 2 is like dropping very much on 420. Soon as midnight hit and you got your weed rolled up for as soon as it's 12:01, it's gonna be right there for you to smoke to. And I just want to know, how do it match y'all's day? You feel me? Like, is it flowing with the day? Like I kind of thought, I don't know. I just gave y'all what my day probably gonna go like.
Nah, but I'm glad I asked that. But I love that answer, bro. Like, it's something through the whole day. If you gotta pause it, hop back in. That's a great fucking answer, bro. And just the thought process of putting that in, of like, you know, from the consumers eye, like what do they want to hear? Weed
music is not only about. I can't just keep telling you I'm smoking weed.
Right.
What's happening while I'm smoking weed?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I'm getting my dick sucked while I'm smoking weed. Like, there's so many things that can happen.
So many scenarios.
Like, that's
man.
While smoking, while a sexual act is being done on you, that's a whole different vibe from smoking while you driving down the street.
Yeah, facts.
What's your day?
I got a homie that don't even eat until he smoke. He like, bro, it just tastes way better.
Man, listen, make a song about the food you ate when you smoke. Make a song about, damn, I fell asleep because I smoked.
Yeah.
When I woke up, I had 10 missed calls. I missed all my plays because I was smoking.
Pretty sure a lot of more weed songs gonna come in between, but shit, Iconic 3 is probably gonna be way more fucking storytelling.
And you wanna know, let me tell you this, bro. This is the craziest part. I know in my mind, I did an EP before this called Iconic. Or Hycon. I thought it was called Hycon. So this whole time, I'm thinking calling this tape Iconic. It's like, yeah, it ain't like this mean too. When I look up the old tape, that motherfucker was called Iconic. So the whole tape, I'm so blowed, I don't even know that this Iconic 2. I'm not even saying 2. The whole tape.
You think it is Hycon and now it's Iconic when really you already had
Iconic.
The first one. Snowcap.
Man, I realized that shit.
Oh, shit.
I'm talking about, I realized this when I just damn near mixed the last song. I'm like, damn.
Say, let me go and throw some ad-libs in here.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you scared?
There's nothing you
well,
can do.
Still, yeah.
Hey, and let it be because you was high.
Yeah.
It just goes with it.
That's it.
Because I didn't know that. I didn't know that till the very end. Like, wait a minute, this is 2?
Surprised. That ain't a weed story. I don't know what is. This nigga, man.
I got to the last song like, wait a minute, this is 2?
Last track.
I just been saying Iconic, just a singular word. Like, this is 1.
I mean, it's the basis of the overview, man.
Just brand it.
Yeah, period. Yeah. All right, man. Flam, man, thank you, bro.
That's the way to end it, man.
Yeah,
Weed
thank you.
It's an organic thing, man.
That's
just get
it.
high, capture whatever happens.
Live your life.
The combination of experiences and divine intervention of arrangement, the equal results. That's
this
all.
nigga said some shit. All right. Yeah. Man, Dreamers. Hey, yo. Dreamers Welcome Podcast. Y'all keep dreaming. We out.
West Side.
Dreamers Welcome Podcast.